The Auto Bianchi A112 Abarth. A little compact shitbox, honestly. But will this shitbox be sub 10 minutes? We'll see in roughly 10 minutes from now. Now, unlike our last two cars that we have tested, the Copen and the Cappuccino, the Abarth not turbocharged, which you would think is going to hold it back a little bit. Remains to be seen. I feel like it brakes really suddenly as well. Get out of that. Saved it. A 10:09 to beat for the Abarth. To be the fastest car that we have tested as of yet. And since we brought up the wind conditions every single time that we have come out here to the Nurburgring, we're heading right into that wind right now. 17 miles an hour wind, or at least 17 feet per second, I guess I should say, wind in our face. Well, kind of the moment of truth when it comes to the Abarth. If this thing can't touch like 103, 105, I don't think it's got any chance here to be our top car, and it only got to 101. Well, gonna have to make that time up elsewhere, because top speed does not seem to be its strength. See coming down the hill though, picking up a good bit. 107, 109, just touched 110. I don't know, maybe it's got a chance. It might be a close one. Well, it's not gonna beat our split time. It's close to the previous two cars, but just a little bit slower, I think, than both of them. If I'm remembering correctly, it's tough to keep that split time straight in your head, especially the further that these trials go on. And get that right. Just wait till we get to that little Peugeot hatchback that wants to kill you under braking at every single opportunity. Whatever the hell that one's called, 208, something like that. There have been plenty of cars try and kill us, even already. Nothing quite like the Peugeot, and I can't put a brake balance controller on it, unfortunately. It's the only thing that really makes that thing drivable around the ring. And yet, you never know. When we get to it, it could very well be the fastest car that we test. Scrape of the wall. So we kind of got hopping around there. Turned in a little bit too sharp on entry, upset the whole thing. Didn't really lose all that much time on it. And no visible damage on it. Alright, well, hopefully, lesson learned. Try and get everything that you can out of it, and sometimes you push it a little bit too far. That's what we did right there. Well, all we have to do in here in the Abarth is essentially drive in a straight line. How's everyone doing today? What's going on? How's the weather? Wipers? The front wipers work. Does the rear one not? Horn? Oh, God. Our horn, unfortunately, works. I'm gonna just drive the rest of the lap just like this. Can't not hear that coming. Approaching the carousel in the Abarth. Not quite at the 6-minute mark yet. Blinkers. Hey, we got that one. We've got that one. I don't really remember what I set my flashers to in game anymore. Oh, I didn't forget about it. I just didn't know the reference. Yeah, the high medic. Alright, well, certainly not our best up this way. 63 miles an hour here in the Abarth. Have to pick up whatever we can while also still not making any mistakes. High-speed section of track. Just got a little loose on me in there. Good thing we don't have any sort of penalties on, even though maybe we should. I do believe you can set corner cutting penalties in time trial. I think we did that for endurance racing qualifying. You don't want to turn. Try and turn in, just went straight. Can you see now why I wasn't exactly super excited to drive this? The expectations were low from the beginning. Well, I figured I'd test the Abarth there in that spot to see if we could just let off and go through there, and we were able to. It just wasn't all that fast. I guess it wasn't all that slow either. We just went a little bit wide. Just past the 8-minute mark in the Autobianchi Abarth. Now, in a future Gran Turismo update, I'm really gonna need an engine swap for the high medic. I hope Kaz is listening. I need that in my life, even though the high ace is essentially the same thing. I got a little scary. All right, in the cappuccino, we were sub 9 minutes. Here at this split, and I think we're going to be again, although not quite by the margin that we would have needed. I don't think, to get the top time. We really can't get that rear wiper to work. What the hell? How am I supposed to see out the back in the rain? Our little box is moving, though. Well, it's a 10:09 to beat, set by the Suzuki Cappuccino, so I don't think our chances are that good. But a 10:20 to beat the Daihatsu Koppen, which I do think it's at least capable of doing. I don't know. Is this going to be tight? Are we going to have a chance? No. No, it's pretty close, but not the top time that we've seen thus far. 10:11.9, and you certainly have to say that there were probably moments in this lap that could have put this thing at the top of the board, but let's be honest, it doesn't deserve to be there anyway.